Okay, what's going on? It's your boy. You see what it is. We back at you. Must be me. Y'all know we got us on quarantine, so I can't move and groove and have my video man here like we normally do. But dig this. Wanna holler at y'all real quick. Y'all know we've been talking about verbiage and stuff like that, right? So what I want y'all really to pay attention to with everything that's going on is that the literature that they're using. Because if you think about how they're elaborating and talking on everything with the pandemic or this and that, make it clear so we understand a lot better. The word fear incites panic, and once you cause panic, people are prone to do everything you want them to do because you use certain verbiage to get them to coincide what you do or don't want them to do. So by them saying, hey, this stuff is going to kill you, this stuff is going to destroy you, it's going to take your life away, we're already prone to the word, the verbiage that they're using, we're taking heed to it, and we're giving in to things that we probably shouldn't give in to. Because in all actuality, just like I know, and you may not understand or comprehend or look at it from this vantage point, is that this has always been something that they already were prone to do or that they wanted to do. It's something that's already contained by the government because they're probably going to try to implement some type of vaccination for it. The thing is that we get vaccination when our body, we're already blessed and built with an immune system that will ward off anything. The only people who have to worry about that were elderly people who are sick already and babies because their immune system aren't acclimated to being out in this atmosphere when they're coming from the womb. So they're the people who are more probable to getting the coronavirus. Now, with that being stated, the coronavirus itself, by the literature, that again, what they're telling us is that it's like a common cold. Well, how do you get rid of a common cold? What they say, they starve a cold, feed a fever, starve a cold, something like that. Well, I've been looking into it, and from the things that I found out, y'all, is this: it ain't really about the book right now. It's about you and your health and about your livelihood, about you maintaining being the best you can be. What you need to do is like just go in your shower, turn your shower into a sauna, and that's what helps diffuse it. That's what helps to kill the virus because it's an antigen that they created and they're allowing it to be touched because it's not airborne. The reason they're having to stay in the house because it's by contact. It's droplets that's coming through the air and everything of that nature. I know normally I would talk about this, but I'm helping you understand the way that they're using the verbiage that they use because an endemic is something that's just locally contained. But when they use the word pandemic, because it goes from one continent to the next. So by that happening, now we're more prone to be upset, be more afraid. Because if it's more or less like a common cold, don't get me wrong, it's detrimental when it gets into your respiratory system, but it also can diffuse just as fast. And if you paid attention to the verbiage that they use, it will die off in warmer climates. Now, pay attention to southern states like Florida and things that stay over 80 degrees on a perpetual basis. They have them, but they don't have as many cases. They may have some deaths, but when you look at now, look where we at in the Midwest and look at the deaths in those different cities, you'll understand that all of these are by people who already had something broke down in their immune system. They already had something that acclimated them where they were vulnerable to the disease itself. So again, it's about the verbiage that they use. It's how they talk and how they convey this message to us. We got to understand and really be attentive to what's being said. Instead of just being upset and running around buying all the toilet paper, buying all the tissue and all the hand sanitizer and everything else, these are things that you should do on a daily basis anyway. You should keep your house clean. You should keep your hands clean. You should keep your clothes clean. You should cover your nose or your cough with your shirt or with your arm. Like, this is stuff we're taught when we're treating. But the problem is we don't implement these on a regular basis. So by the implementation of these things on a regular basis, on each and every day, perpetual basis, we can go and protect ourselves. We're in our homes, we're confined, and we're scared and we're nervous. Yet still, we don't have to be because that vaccination, you look into the vaccination. First thing you should want to do before you allow anybody to vaccinate you, what is in that? Because 9 times out of 10, there's going to be some type of filament or some type of metal in the vaccination. So you call me conspiracy theorist, I'm just looking at it from a personal point of view. You got all these 5G towers that they're putting up, and these are connected to these phones. Well, if they inject you with something that has any type of gold or silver or manganese or any other type of metals, that becomes a conduit physically in your body. Well, if it becomes a conduit, that means it can transmit information from whatever tower through you and know where you are at all times. Me personally, I haven't had a flu shot because God created me to fight and ward off the flu. So why would I go get a shot for something that I've already been built to? My immune system already, once it comes into my system, my body's automatically acclimated to fight it off. Change your eating habits, do things of that nature. Hey, I just want y'all to know this because I care and I'm concerned. So then again, hey, it's always about me first. Because remember, the title of the book is called Must Be Me. So I got to focus on myself. So keep yourself together, but please pay attention to what's being stated to you because don't give in to everything that they say because all of us isn't true. And they're not going to give us all the facts. So, hey, again, I love y'all. Much love. And I thank those who have ordered, those who haven't ordered, hey, get your copy because it's going to help you look at yourself, but also going to help you look at your things around you and people too. Love.